Yeah, you can sit here.
Push down.
Just everyone sit whenever and wherever. But Bolduc, you got to make sure you're in the shot, Bolduc, because you're not in the shot.
I didn't know how we were doing the couches, so I didn't want to like take up all the room.
You take some more room, brother.
Tattoos in this? Okay, cool.
Are you hot?
Are we recording right now?
No, that's with my eye.
Oh, I thought you were like going for the vent.
No, that's what my eye drops.
I was like, what the fuck, dude?
I'm just not used to my eyes are originally crazy though. Yeah. See?
I need to get.
Not just me.
I need a beer, but I want it off.
Get a beer. Get a no. Why? What's wrong with you drinking a beer on camera?
Just put it in the Cane's cup.
We picked all of that up on the mic, so it's like it doesn't really matter. I need a beer off camera.
Where on the side? This is the guest side?
Yeah.
Oh, am I a host? Cool.
The host side, guest side.
With my Steam Deck, I'm not even gonna pay attention to you guys.
Well, hold the mic, brother.
How do I play this to make it hold the mic? Can I get one of those?
You want to sit here?
No, not really. I want my tattoos to be shown in the video.
Smart. Where's Kevin gonna be? On this couch?
He can be right here. We have another spot. You guys, he can squeeze in
Kev
there.
can be in the middle here, and he can hold this.
All right.
Can I just hold it? Can I pull it? Pick me up from right there?
Probably not like great.
I'm dying. These allergies, I don't know if they're allergies or weak.
I don't have much to say.
No, just you need it.
We don't have to say anything. We're just hanging out and chatting. It doesn't need to be anything more than that.
I've just drowned them night drops. Like
It's
I
only
said.
the left side. What's a game I could play that'd get some real good reactions out of me? So I'm just over here doing my own thing.
Just
and
screaming?
You just hear, fuck.
I was fucking
Fortnite.
dying last night when I was like, you guys were going to Irish goodbye.
Oh, dude, that was so
That
fucking
cracked me
funny.
up so much. You were like, no,
That was so good.
the Uber's not here yet.
Yeah. We didn't know which couch you wanted.
You want to sit?
You want to come? You can come play Zomboid with me. You want to play Zomboid with me?
You want to sit in here?
Why don't
Zomboid
sit
would be a
next to
good
us?
one, too.
I got Zomboid up right now.
I want to play Zomboid now.
You want to play it on the Steam Deck? It's sick.
I love Zomboid. I'm in there. We need to get that going again.
Bro, it's going right now.
I'm in there.
Don't know what you're
Do
talking
you want
about.
this blanket or no?
We'll keep it just in case, you know. We got a long room to sit here.
Where should we start? Rosewood?
Rosewood, always.
Fire officer, police officer,
I like going carpenter.
carpenter. Oh yeah, you like to build.
Yeah, building the walls, man. And storage things and whatnot.
I'm gonna go fire officer.
Hell yeah. No, it's too far. You got to get a little closer.
Well, dude, that's where we're at. Oh, do we
Oh,
need to put the
great.
headsets on? Oh, we gotta put the
Should reload that fast.
toss the headsets on,
If you want to put the headsets on, it's I don't know. It's up to you guys for the headsets. Yeah, because then Drew won't be in the headsets, and I don't want him to be isolated out off the headset game.
I don't care.
But it's
I can
picking
put on
us
my
up.
headset and act like I.
There we go. Yeah. It's all about the facade. The Steam Deck headset.
You guys look so comfy over there. Oh shit.
I am pretty
Yeah,
happy.
me too.
The chances of like sitting very straight up because of this blanket, though.
Yeah.
That's how it's anyway.
You guys,
Makes it I can pretend.
Posture check.
were you hungover this morning?
No, I ate so much pizza last night.
No.
Did you?
I was
I
fine.
ate like 5 or 6 pieces. I was like, I need this. I was so goddamn
Yeah,
hungry.
I think I ate like 5 pieces.
Back so many times.
You were catch and die with fucking pieces in your hand. I was impressed by that.
I was playing pretty well yesterday.
Dude, Zach fucking sunk
When you have
3
Nikki
cups.
breathing down your neck the whole time, it's
Yeah, I'd be scared to play with Dick.
yeah.
It's like anything else. It feels like League of Legends again with
There's
Nikki.
lots of pressure.
Oh shit!
He
I don't,
expects a certain
League of
level
Legends,
athleticism
whoa.
I do not have.
if you don't perform and then you look over and he's just like,
Dude, like when you miss one catch, he's like,
Or
wow.
you're like going to retrieve the die, and he's just looking at the other team like, you see what I'm dealing with?
Yeah, dude, you get the
this
side eye.
fucking
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Can opener.
Dude, I don't know. I'm kind of vibing with the headset though. It's
You
fun
wanna
to
do
hear
a
y'all-
headset?
It's fun to hear y'all super crisp.
I want to hear that.
Yeah, yeah. And it, brings it together a little more.
There's another
Oh, you
one.
don't have one.
That's why I don't have one.
Where's it at?
Because I don't put it together. Don't even, that's why I don't have one. Piece of shit. Oh my god. Thanks, Kevin.
We got the other one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you forgot.
Lord, give it.
Yeah. You forgot the headset's a must.
How crisp and
Dude, Eric, you never had a 4-banger on here before? My God.
I've never had a 4-banger. I got into a new headset.
Oh,
What the fuck? Yo, what are you, gay?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Dude, you want to hear something fucking savage that my mom said to me this morning?
Eric, switch with me. I need the other side.
He does no female male. It's okay.
They're all the same to him.
oh, dude,
Mom
this.
said to you.
Oh, dude. She was like, when she saw Vivi making out with the other girl, she's like, really, Zach? Another one?
Yeah,
Actually, we turned another one.
Oh man,
Mixed up.
Dude, she fucking clowned your
I know. It's super
Can you hear in the
annoying.
new one? Test.
No,
Nothing. Well, you
Nothing.
sound crisp.
I sound the same.
Do you think
You
this-
can't hear this in that headset?
No.
Are you punking me? Swap.
I mean, what the fuck? You think the same idiot?
Can you hear it? Say something.
No, it's nothing. It's just
Oh,
dead.
you punking me?
It's just dead.
Piece of shit. What do you mean? You fucking me. Why would I lie about that?
For the
I have
bit.
no idea why I would lie about that.
So
I can think of a lot of reasons why I'd be dead. You've never done this before. Maybe you just messed
Still
up.
nothing. Wait, hello? Ooh, it's a little better.
Hello?
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay.
Okay, it's
I
working.
can hear myself a lot now, and it's going to throw me off.
Yeah. We swap. You want it back?
Yeah, dude. I want the new one.
You want the new one?
Where's Drew's headset?
What's that?
I don't get one.
He doesn't get one.
He's got the Steam
He's
Deck
got the
one.
Steam
but he's got his own mic, which is good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you
We're
got
like two halves of the same.
I don't have
thing.
anything to say though. I just wanted to hang out. So I would rather have the headset than the mic.
Interesting. I'd rather have the headset also.
For optics, I can put a headset on.
I do prefer the headset.
The headset's fucking elite.
It is nice. It's so crisp
I
with
can
the
hear
headset.
all y'all now.
Yeah.
This guy's all blocked out now.
No, these are open airs, so I can actually hear.
You look like you're protruding out of that couch with that fucking thing you got behind you.
It's so comfortable. I get it. For everything else.
It looks like there's someone else behind you. Damn, dude.
Cozy.
Look at all of us.
I'm gonna see if I can somehow get. I'm gonna see if I can get this thing in.
Tacking pillows on me.
Yeah, try to get the Bluetooth in. Damn, Zach flipping 2 girls to become a lesbo is crazy though.
Dude.
That's going to be the first topic of the
I
podcast.
know.
I hope you're ready.
Oh, dude.
Flipping chicks into
Yeah.
lesbians.
My mom said that, and I was like, come on.
I know.
This is ridiculous.
To be the guy that they date and they go, you know what? I think I'm done with that.
I actually realized I like women.
Yeah. You know what? Dick kind of sucks. At least the one I had.
Exactly. I was like, is this a poor
That,
reflection
or
on me?
they're like, the dick's not going to get any better.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, dude. Damn, that Kevin's got me.
Yo, that's fucking crazy.
Kevin's got my back.
No way Dick's getting better than that.
I did the crack pipe.
She's like, after you, it was just all downgrade. That's not true, though.
It's the pinnacle of penis.
There you go. Yeah, dude.
Dude, that was a show she was putting on. It was every fucking
Like everywhere. Oh yeah, baby.
She's like, let's go make out in front of the old people. You want to do it?
And now the bathroom.
Yeah,
And the dance
now the
floor.
bathroom.
And table 12.
Yeah, it would be like taking shit.
Wow.
I would take a shit and walk out and be like, oh, they're here now.
They're
What the fuck?
Still here. Oh, my
It's
God.
like, yeah, let's go out front in front of the fucking beer dye table and make out there.
No reason.
Yeah, no reason. Just
We're in
under the
specific
table.
Spot.
under the tip.
We're like, guys, can you move? Try to stop us.
Surrounded by bigots.
Yeah.
We're just trying to play a game.
Yeah.
Play through. Let's go.
Oh man. Play through.
Oh, man. Yeah, we're talking about how it's funny that, like, this whole wedding thing has just been, like, beer dye related. Bachelor party was, like, all about beer dye. The pregame was all about beer dye. Getting ready with the boys was all beer dye. And we busted out the table. The wedding also was beer dye. And then the after party was also beer dye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, yeah.
When you guys whipped it out during the ceremony, I was like, "That's we're dying." During the reception, I was like, "That's
said that was
hilarious."
Actually,
didn't ask her.
yeah, we asked her. She said as long as it's not in the middle of the fucking.
Put it in the corner and y'all can play.
No, deny that one.
Oh, deny?
Yeah.
I really need
actually
to
do.
overlay a War Thunder screen.
Sponsored by
That would
War
be
Thunder.
so sick.
We can figure that out. I can screen record. I can
Screen
screen
record,
capture.
so he could, he can hit the corner.
Dude, that's what we should do.
Just unrelated.
It's like a
just-
reverse Twitch stream where
Yeah.
it's like the main focus is the people with
No, it's like one of those brain rot videos.
Yeah,
where it's like,
yeah, just watching the
You should
movie.
put that on the other corners,
Yeah.
the train runner.
that's pretty funny.
Got to do Subway Server. Yeah.
Just an hour and a half of train runner.
It's gonna be an hour and a half of Drew's ass right now.
Ayo.
Look at that thing.
Yo, for free.
For free? Did you get in?
Test one. We can.
I don't think we'll be because you're not attached to the road, so we probably can't hear you. Hold on, no one say anything.
You want to bet?
Say something.
Hold. Testing. No.
Actually, it is attached to the road, so we would be able to hear it.
Oh, it's
The Steam Deck's
Oh,
connected
dude.
to it, so we also get like War Thunder.
Oh, I think it's picking up. Hold on, say something.
copy. Hello.
I think
It's picking
No,
up
it's
the
picking
mic.
up the mic. Yeah.
Look at this. Look on here.
When you
It says Steam Deck right there. We are linked in.
I keep hearing it because he leans down. He's next to the mic on the table.
is the channel turned on for it?
Yeah. This one.
Did you turn that up? Yeah. Say something into your headset.
Testing. Yeah.
I mean, I would leave it, dude. You got the.
I know. I was just seeing if it could be silly.
Are you in the headset?
No.
Nah.
I was trying to get the headset into there, but yeah, it's just not gonna work.
Damn.
Shit. What else happened?
Yeah, we played some beer die. Crazy.
We gotta. I love how every single time we're like, we should establish these rules before so we don't get into any fights. And then we're just like, we'll play through, we'll figure it out.
And you just get in
It
fights.
happened at the wedding, at the reception. I think there's no arguing.
There was no arguing
There's a little bit, but I think everyone.
That's
Yeah.
with the new guys. The new guys.
Well, no, just like when we were playing at the reception, I think everyone was like, let's not
Oh,
get into a fist
just
fight.
fucking screaming. Oh, that would have been hilarious.
We had some decorum, we held it together.
I love the old people fucking watching. They were like, "What is this?"
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt terrible because as soon as we brought up the beer die table, dance floor is empty.
Yeah.
Everybody surrounded the beer die table. Like, what's going on over here?
Stole the show.
This guy, Kyle's uncle, I think, he walks up. He's like, back in my day, we played beer pong.
Shut up, old man.
The future is here, old man.
Get that on your stomach, like you did before. That was pretty
Was it
good.
working before?
Yeah, it's
okay.
working. Yeah, we can hear you fine.
All right, cool.
Yeah, but the beard eye. Trying to think what else happened. Me and Brian had to run around and pass shots out to everybody. That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
That was
In fact, you guys were party captains. Were good picks.
I wish I wanted Bobby to be a little more memorable.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't very memorable.
He was very.
And I kind of wanted Bobby to be more memorable.
Bobby was big NPC energy last night. I'll be honest.
I think he was.
Yeah.
I think he was taming himself.
Yeah, I think he was.
He didn't do anything too crazy.
He texted me asking if he was supposed to take the shot glass or return it.
Should I take it?
No, he texted me this morning. He said,
morning.
I think I took the shot glass home. Were we supposed to keep it or do I need to return it?
Well, dude, he also
You
texted
can
me.
keep
yeah.
it, Bob's. It's fine.
He texted me.
He's
He's
like,
yeah.
bet.
Do you have Astrid's number?
He hit me with the bet.
That's crazy.
He's a
I
cool-
think I left mine there. I didn't bring mine.
I have mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really funny talking to Bobby's dad, though.
Dude, Bobby's dad. It's a
Oh, that's
completely different world.
He's like, this is Kevin. I've told you so much about him. And Bobby's like, or Bobby's dad's like, you've never said a word about this man. Clearly you're talking about Bobby.
He's like, what are you talking about?
I was cracking.
He does talk to him like everybody else. It's so funny.
Bobby's dad is
Well,
like,
y'all's mom thought that I was Kevin the whole time.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
She was asking me about Baltimore and my trip out there, and seeing me in photos in Baltimore. I just went with it. I didn't tell her.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, it was great.
He's like, your friend with the mustache. I was
Yeah,
like,
the mustache guy with tattoos. Yeah,
got it.
that's us.
And then later on, you come up and you're like, no, I'm Kevin. She's like, you're a fucking liar. I met Kevin. I shook his hand.
Oh, God. On the trip. The fact she's made y'all banana bread, but not us. Is
Dude,
insane.
Absolutely.
we were joking about it too. We were like, next time we all hang out, you make me banana bread and I'll eat it in front of them.
Yeah.
And they don't get
Probably ate
shit.
that up, dude. She'll do it.
Oh, she was like, yeah, we'll do that. That'd be great.
Yeah.
They'll hate that so much.
Your mom's cool.
That's just funny.
Yeah. She's like,
She's hot.
She's mid. She's yeah.
Dude, she's a bitch. No, I'm joking. Trying to think who else I talked to. I was talking to Nate's dad for like a second. And I was like, were we loud last night? And he goes, well, yeah.
Oh yeah, we were definitely.
And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And he goes, it's fine. I actually just came home from a poker game, like right when you guys were leaving. And I was like 6 martinis deep. I was like, oh, fuck.
hammer.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
Dude, he gets wild.
Mr. Trillian goes off.
I felt bad. His mom was there, but she just got knee surgery.
Yeah.
Like
She was
I'm
at
in
the
there. Like we went to go grab the table for beer die. I'm just like, it's like, oh, so your parents all the time, like just yelling.
Yeah.
Table at.
He's like, actually, mom's upstairs. She just had a major surgery.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't there?
She was.
She was.
Oh, she was? I didn't
all
see
laid
her at
up.
all.
She's in recovering.
Yeah. She had knee replacement. She's not walking
Not at the
around.
wedding.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
not
didn't
at the
come to
wedding.
because
Okay,
she,
that's
because
what I
she
thought.
had the surgery.
Yeah.
But she was at the house while we were being idiots and yelling at each other over rules.
In posts.
In post.
And
Support post.
and fighting the post.
Yeah, Nate's
That was the highlight of the weekend. Was the post.
Honestly, the post was so fucking fun. Holy shit. I was like, my abs hurt today because of just laughing so fucking much at that.
That was a
Calm
true.
down. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
You fuck my brother, huh? You piece
After
of shit.
everything.
Just smacking it. The fact you got a splinter is.
Did you really?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
So
dude.
like keeping my palm.
Holy fuck.
The bitch bites back, dude.
Dude,
It's crazy.
what a birch.
What a birch. It was really funny when we were all yelling again, and then you just hear Cass go, is he yelling at that post?
No, they didn't know. They had no idea what was going on there. For
They were like, are they mad? Are they going to fight?
They
What's
thought we were
happening?
yelling at each other. It's like, no, this is inanimate object.
We're just screaming at a
Inanimate
fucking
object
post.
Yeah, not each other this time.
Holy shit. Yeah.
I mean, he did wrong you.
Yeah.
What were we going to do today? We were going to go to 888, turn the suits back in.
I think we have to text Brian, too. So Brian wanted to go to 888.
Chance has a flight at 5:30.
Yeah. Which means he's going to get there.
Who's locked in on that? I
You
love
get
it.
there at 5:20.
Yeah, he's going to get there at 5:20.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Yo,
there.
remember that Baltimore?
Dude, that was fucking
Dude,
insane.
that,
What?
yes.
Okay, dude.
I surprisingly actually wasn't in Baltimore.
Zach Small says.
Yeah, all the stories.
No, tell him.
Me or Chance?
You.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, no,
I don't
this
know.
is my life.
You can't. Yeah, this is normal for him.
So we were in Baltimore, Drew, and like it was the last day. You know, we're all hungover, and like we were like, all right, let's go get food. And we're like, hey, what time's your flight, Chance? He's like, oh, it's in the afternoon. Like, okay, cool, whatever. He didn't give us the time, like whatever. And we're like eating. We go and get ramen, and we're sitting there eating, and we don't have our suitcase. We're like just hanging out, and then Kevin or Eric's like, what time's your flight, Chance? And Chance is like, oh, 2:30, and it's like 1:45, and we're like, we still have to drive back.
We're sitting there like waiting for the check. Like, we need to go.
Like now,
And he's totally calm.
he does. He's like, yeah, like,
He's like, I've done this before.
Yeah,
And it worked out.
we're like stressing. We get back to my place. We get his bag. We get to the airport, and he's got like I don't know, 20 minutes or whatever. And like he gets out of the car, he's like dabbing him up. He's like, later, man, later. And then just like saunters slowly into the airport, like no
Slowest
hustle.
walk I've ever seen.
Like, arms swaying, everything. Kevin's like, why is this man walking?
Because he didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Deep down, he didn't want to leave.
Yeah, it's like the door shut like 15
No
minutes.
security, no check-in. Just walk to the plane.
Well,
No sense of their
we can get to the airport in about.
Good, dude.
We can get to the airport about 5 minutes from here. So
We'll issue again.
That's
we got to
true.
go back to our parents to get the bags.
Damn, bro. Take a Monday off, dude.
Should have just brought everything.
why? Yeah,
Take a
why do we have to
fucking Monday.
keep driving down south every day?
Every day.
I mean, technically we are south, but
Wow.
Oh,
Wow, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was great for the vibes.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
was.
You feel big?
Technically we're south. Technically we're
I'm outta
north.
here.
Technically we're east.
cut the cords. We're off the books.
Oh, dude. But I do love 888. That place.
Place slaps.
We always go there. So fucking good. Yeah, we should have brought all the shit, though. I don't know we didn't. 'Cause
Yeah.
We were in the car, and Kevin was like, do you have your rental? And I was like, shit, no. And I was like, fuck, that would have been a good
like-
plan.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's course. It's okay. I got a water bottle.
Well, dude, A-Rod's coming in today, too. So
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When are you staying till Boulder?
I leave Tuesday night.
Oh,
Or
okay.
Wednesday morning. Tuesday night or Wednesday morning.
Oh, Wednesday. Okay, cool.
I couldn't take a Wednesday off. I did. I had Wednesday off also.
He took a Monday and a Tuesday and a Wednesday.
off, yeah.
Kevin,
And a
when are you
Friday.
going back?
That's a government life.
And a Friday.
All right, cool. So we
probably
can
had
just
Friday
chill all
off.
day then.
Yeah,
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
that's the plan.
Dope.
Like I said, all we have to do
Maybe
is
a little
text.
wiffle ball.
Yeah, I'm down.
We can go to the pool.
You said that you didn't want
Bobby?
to. Oh no, you said
Bobby
you
in
didn't
the
want to be
bikini?
on a boat.
Boat is very different vibe.
Bobby
in a bikini,
You want to go sunning?
absolutely
Brandon wants
not.
to go play
Dude.
sand volleyball.
I'm
down for that, too.
I could be down for
I'm
that.
100%
I could
down
be
for
down.
that.
After
I'm
some
also
food-
down for a little pool burger,
Yeah.
maybe.
We could,
Jump in the eddy.
yeah. Where are we playing volleyball? Moon Tower, I guess? Somewhere else?
No, we'll just play over at Dick Nichols or something. See if we have to go south.
Well, I was just asking, yeah. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah,
Even though Dick Nichols is, I think they're
right there, right?
yeah, but they're doing a bunch of construction and stuff over there.
I love seeing Chance's face right now. He's just like, bow, 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 bow.
Chance's outfit last night.
Dude, oh my
Dude.
I was getting lit up in the group chat on that one. My mom posted a picture on Facebook that night. My friends it blew me up in the group chat.
What were they saying?
They were just like, "What the fuck are you wearing? Like, what is this a wedding? Like, you wore that to a fucking wedding?" It was like it was whimsical themed. They're like,
Yeah, they said.
"Okay, I guess that makes sense."
I mean,
He's trying to sell me an original Banksy behind the
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
You probably got more compliments than Ashford. You outshined the bride, yeah.
You look like you hosted orgies or something.
Oh, what were we saying? He
Talent spots,
sell,
yeah.
he exclusively sells like groomsmen of weddings.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna be in the back of his shipping container on the way to Mexico by the end of the night.
With the glasses, dude. The
trafficker.
glasses were fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, you did look like a trafficker.
You looked like you were at a
I
Zoolander.
think about it. Yep. Initially deceiving. Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
It was a good fit. I liked it. I thought, like I said, a lot of compliments.
Is your phone recording?
Yeah, if it's recording. Did you like the? Did you think of the speech?
My speech or Vivi's?
Both.
Or all?
Talk shit, dude.
Yeah, time, dude.
I will tag her on Instagram.
Go get the eye drops. the Rotos. I'm with you. I thought the speeches were good. Like I said, Chance is just a jackass because immediately, like I said, the first thing I did when I sat down, I was like, "You've never had a worse time. You just immediately had to give me a good speech." Just immediate critique.
No, but then Nathan, right when Nathan walked up to Zach, he said the exact same thing.
Yeah,
He was like,
okay.
"Oh, never had a worse time, Zach. Don't you? We never had a bad time."
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's the bar you're beating.
Yeah. I didn't even beat that bar. That's the bar I'm at.
Vivi's was sort of a snooze
Did
fest.
you feel intimidated by not being able to say yours in Spanish?
No, I didn't care.
Good, because hers took way too long.
Dude, when she came up there, I saw her phone and I was like, "Whoa, there's a lot of text." Then she scrolled. I was like, "Oh, it's a lot more text. You got a lot more to say."
Well, dude, I was with it because someone told me they're like, as long as you like No, I know you guys had memorized the speech, and then other people like Nikki and was like, just use note cards or paper, like whatever. It's like, just don't use your phone because your phone looks like pretty bad and impersonal.
Yeah.
And I was watching her do it, and I was like, yeah, this. Like,
She's like, I'm gonna use the phone.
yeah, I was like, this doesn't look great. I see what you mean.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I thought it went too long.
Oh, dude.
It was like 5-6 minutes.
I think like her doing it in Spanish was
Yeah, it was nice.
and
'Cause
sweet,
Asher's
but it
parents-
doubled the time of it, so it should
Yeah.
have been refined
Yeah,
down.
because she
a
would
little
do it in Spanish and then say it again in English, and I was like, all right,
Oh,
dude.
that's what she was doing?
Yeah.
She did that. Yeah.
said
Oh,
both.
I
That's-
thought that
What
was
do
like
you
half
think
the
she-
speech I just didn't get.
No, that's crazy.
bit. You don't know enough Spanish to realize that they were.
No.
That's
so
one thing to
bad.
show, like, Spanish is such a much more efficient language because when she would say the Spanish,
It was so
half the
fast.
time- half the time of like the English parts.
Yeah. But yeah, it just went on forever. Not forever. That sounds awful.
No,
I was
it
just like, I'm not going to make it about me. I was like, dude, drop the mic. I'm trying to go.
She starts making out with
Well,
that
her
girl
friend,
during
her
the
friend's
speech.
recording was really sweet too. That
Yeah,
was,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
awesome.
That was nice.
But no, and then everyone was like, oh, I love the little subtle shade at her. And I was like, I wasn't trying to shade her. I was just like trying to be like, I'm not
Oh, the
trying
brunch thing?
No, no. I was just like,
Too short.
when I was
not
like,
my day.
it's not my day, so I'm going to keep it short.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
Then he said like the other speeches or something.
Yeah, yeah,
reference
yeah,
the other
yeah.
speeches.
That's good.
so yeah, I just wasn't, it was like, it's not my day. So, I'm just trying to shout out my boy and then go.
I love the wow shout out.
Dude,
It was a wow shout out. Yeah.
dude. And the wolf was in there just for a second.
You threw the wolf in. When you said wolf, the whole table behind us.
Dude, you got to lean into it.
Hey, man.
I almost, if I had enough time, I would have gone with it where I just like filled the speech with big words just to annoy,
Just to annoy.
just to annoy you and
Dude, you should have
Kyle.
thrown one big word in there.
You should have mentioned the showers, bro.
I wanted to so
That
bad
would have been so funny.
for you.
At one point, when they were like, we were going to bring up the party captains, Astrid hugged me when she introduced me, and the mic was right there.
You,
The
there's the
mic.
Green Goblin mask. You
was
wanted
just
it,
like-
dude.
He showers a lot. Just crashing it.
A lot.
They have to know.
Yeah, they need to know. Just take it and run off screaming.
Oh my god.
That'd be
fucking
so stupid.
I mean, yeah, I thought the speeches were good. I like the ceremony. It was fast. That ceremony, I didn't,
very fast.
I love a good fast ceremony.
Yeah,
it was to the
yeah. Because
Just
like,
get the photos and get the fuck out
well,
of
no,
there.
because when
That's
Kyle
really
them
all it
like,
is.
even Asher was like, oh, it's gonna be like 15, 20 minutes. I was like, I feel like that was 10 minutes. We walked
Yeah,
in there
that
and we
was
were
great,
out.
bro.
The fucking line about the river versus a fire. Hope you're.
was
Oh, that was
Dude.
good.
When he finished it, I looked over at Nikki like, "Damn, dude,
Yeah.
That man's
motherfucker's
cooking.
spitting."
Motherfucker spin.
Dude,
Oh shit!
theater people, man.
Dude, shit, I knew it was gonna be good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
did.
Dude, but
Holy shit.
They literally just didn't give a shit about us. They just played Beard Eye for fucking 3 hours. And she's like, yeah, I'll come over and help set up. We'll do one more run through. And then she's like, never showed up.
I was
know.
like, can we at least like can you like put a stick in the ground where you want me to stand? Like so just give me a marker
And then she
here.
was like the third and fourth chair, like 5/8 of the third chair. You're like,
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah,
5 minutes of the third chair.
Yeah.
Put a
And I
stick
tried
in
to
the ground.
line up off of what she said, and it was not.
Yeah,
No,
not
you
the
did
right
good.
spot.
You-
Yeah,
you're in the-
you're a good
yeah,
point,
you're in the
man.
spot.
You also pulled in the ring bear. That was good. He was standing like
Oh,
way
yeah.
off from you. And you're like, hey, man, you got him. He's standing closer to
This
me.
is awkward.
Yeah.
I didn't know that kid was a ring bearer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told him to tuck his tie into his pants.
Bro, the thing was fucking flopping
So then
past his
retie
cock,
it.
dude.
Then retie it
no,
for him.
No, the tie was a fake tie. It's like a bullshit clip tie.
Oh.
So it's like it was going down here. It was like just fucking shove that thing in your pants.
Hey, here's like, here, let me get that for
Okay.
you.
I didn't realize it was a
best
clip-on
part-
tie.
Yeah, it's
The
like a
best
bullshit
part
tie.
is
So
when,
he got an adult clip-on tie.
when that
Yeah,
grandma,
bro.
when the grandma came, she's like, will you help my son? And Eric was like, yeah, I'll do it. I was like,
No.
yeah.
This shit was tell the photographer.
The thing is, like, that kid came over, and I could see he was insecure, and all of you guys were just beer in hand, like, fucking. And I was
You're
like,
nice.
come here, Nino. Let me just get back in there.
come in my Airstream. I'll get you right. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
He's like 13. I'm like, hey, you want a course?
Yeah.
You like movies about gladiators? Huh?
I'm sitting there, grown man naked.
Just get crazy with it.
Don't watch movies about gladiators.
Yeah. But he was in there and
But dude, he didn't know. Like I told you how he was like, yeah, we'll let him know he's supposed to give you the rings. And, like he found out as I was walking up.
Oh,
and he was
really?
like, no, who am I supposed to give it to? He's like, that guy. I was like, he's gonna give it to fucking Kevin. He's gonna give it to Drew.
he gave me like a little bit of attitude.
I
when
mean,
he
your
was
mom got us
changing.
mixed up.
Yeah,
He gave me a little attitude when he was changing because I was like,
He
you
was
need
talking
any
about-
You're
help?
weird, dude. You were talking
No,
down to him.
No, it wasn't. I was
So
not.
you got a staring problem, pal?
I was actually like, you handle it, you'll be good. And then I looked over and I'm like, everything okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. I can do this. And I was like, okay. And then I'm like, your vest is inside out. And he's like, oh. And then he's like, it's all upset. And I'm like, it's okay, dude. Like,
He also only had the front of his shirt tucked in, and you like
Yeah.
couldn't see it because his jacket was covering the back untucked.
yeah, he was gonna
Eric was
walk out
supposed
there.
to fix all of that.
No, I did.
That was the whole point of, of her bringing him to us.
I said,
was
tuck
to
your
fix
shirt
that.
in. I said, tuck your shirt in. Make sure your shirt's tucked. And he tucked only the front. I didn't know
You're
the kid was
supposed
a
to help
fucking
him,
idiot.
like I helped you get dressed.
oh my god.
Hey, we all helped each other.
Yeah, Drew dressed all of us.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm sure.
You did kill the pocket
The
squares,
pocket
though.
squares, yeah. The pocket square was such a pain.
I think triangle should have been the move. Fucking square was nuts.
Not with a flat pocket square, with a pattern, yes, but not with the
I
flat.
had a quad
Solid
color,
color.
but
With the solid color, you just want the accent.
I had four.
Universal pocket square.
Had a pattern, you bitch.
I had a pattern. Dude, I did not pick a single thing out of that thing.
You had a pattern.
I did. I had a pattern.
did
I
have
had,
a
I had a
pattern.
4-colored pocket
And
square.
the group chat specifically says flat tie, flat pocket square.
It was flat.
Flat does not mean pattern.
I'm glad you got that. Thank you. This was a good one.
Oh well, how nicely folded that was. It was flat as
It
shit.
was flat as shit. Yeah, that's it. Dude, yeah, he picked out the tie, so I was like, all right, whatever, fine. And then I get there and I was like, why the fuck do you have a pattern? I was like, Kyle picked all this out.
I don't think he cared.
Oh, he didn't give a fuck.
No.
He seemed nervous. You seemed
Oh,
nervous.
dude, yeah, he was when we were lined up. He was like,
I was like, you're good, dude. You just say 2 words, bro.
yeah. When you were like, hey, you need to get out of here now.
Dude, you should panic.
Eric was like, Eric was not helping. Eric was like, you need to get out of here now. Just run. Just run.
Get the fuck. I will drive you out of here. I'm your best man. dude.
That's what Eric was doing.
Just give him an out.
God.
Dude, yeah, you don't know like how nervous you are until like you're about
Standing,
to
yeah.
like walk down that aisle. It's the easiest thing ever to like just walk up there and say I do, but it's still for whatever reason it's still so nerve wracking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because I was saying like at my wedding I went like nonverbal like
I guess we couldn't recognize Kyle going nonverbal. Because
Yeah, it's just not verbal
he's
anyway.
usually
but,
nonverbal.
he's usually nonverbal.
Dude.
Yeah. About to make a run for the showers.
Yeah, it was sweating.
He's like, you can squeeze a shower in before we do this.
So good.
That's so. He's like, just one more, and we're like holding him, like, oh no, you can't.
You got to go now.
So funny.
One more single shower, dude, you know.
Oh man, I didn't know he had to spend the night at that place with all the
Dude,
bridesmaids.
I
That would
know.
fucking suck.
That's why he kept trying to get us all there. But he was trying to do a head count, and that's why he was like, do you want to get an Airbnb from like Friday to Monday?
Yeah.
And it was just him, and like only the bridesmaids said yes, but because when Kyle asked us, he was getting a head count. But
We
all
all
the
said
girls
no.
were like, maybe. So, yeah, no one wanted to go to an Airbnb for like the night before.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. But, yeah, so Kyle was just like stuck there. Maybe not stuck there, but, you know, with him. Still is.
Still, it's probably showering. He's like, I know to get out of here.
How long have they been there?
I think it was just Friday.
Wait, so they all slept at that Airbnb?
Yeah. Maybe not Asher and Kyle.
Yeah.
I feel like they might have gone.
Asher and Kyle were in an Airbnb with all of those.
Yeah,
fucking-
yeah, they had
Because they sent the picture. Yeah,
They didn't get their own for last night or
I
anything?
don't think so.
They didn't consummate their marriage.
They probably did. I think.
Bro, 10 years, they've consummated. They've been consummating.
Yeah, dude, the fucking that one time on Discord, it's like, let me get under there.
Bro.
While we're playing video games, we just hear in the corner, like, let me get under that desk.
Yeah, just can't go
Oh,
for brunch.
shit.
Oh yeah, dude. She's fucking wild.
We were like, damn, Kyle, everything okay at home? He's like, everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Things are going great.
God damn it.
He muted his mic so fast.
So
after
fast.
this.
Oh, yeah.
And now almost every time Asher walks in, that mic is
That mic
immediately
immediately
muted.
muted.
You can hear what
Yeah.
it is.
Just him spamming the window of the screen and try to get to the mute button.
Oh yeah, it's so. Anytime you hear it, it's just bop. And
Yeah.
it's muted now.
It's pretty fucking funny, though.
It's so good. Well, this was funny too because Chance and I were talking about. I was like, it wasn't fun hanging out with all the friends and everything. I was like, yeah. He's like, it's super funny because you guys act exactly like you do in Discord, just in person. It's like there's just a lot of yelling and animated and arguing and bickering.
Yeah, I think one of my personal favorites was when I walked up the first time at Nathan's place, and Drew was like, "Oh shit, Chance is here. We needed to stop and play Fortnite."
That was so good. That was a great joke. I think it was you, right? You said that? Yeah, that was fucking
Everyone
killer.
stop what you're doing. We have to play
Stop
Fortnite.
what you're doing. We got to play Fortnite. Yeah, that was awesome.
So dumb.
You forgot your fucking speech at the house.
Oh yeah.
But Chance brought it and then you didn't even use it.
Yeah, I didn't even use it. I knew the bones of the speech. It was more just like a comfort thing that I had it. And then also, like I said, I saw hers. And then when the lady was like, you also have to do the final toast, I'm like, well, I can't hold the mic, the speech, and the drink. So I was like, no speech. Yeah.
I can't put my drink down. What are you
Do
crazy?
you regret that decision?
No. I think I got like pretty much everything. I probably would have minced a couple of those words, but, you know, I think it was better
it was
that
fine.
way. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, if I had note cards, it probably would have been fine.
I was a little disappointed that Eric didn't put together a speech.
Dude, I really wanted
Because
Eric.
yours was top tier. at Kev's.
I was thinking, like, if I had to do one, what would it have been? And I would have done the shower thing.
Oh, obviously.
And I would have been like, that's how I met Kyle.
at a party in the woods.
And then
trailer.
Sketch house?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the sketch house showering.
be like just a bunch
Damn,
of
that's how you met
teenagers.
Kyle, was him taking a shower at
Yeah,
Sketch
it
house?
would be all of us at Sketch House in a trailer getting wasted, and I'm like, I need to use the bathroom. Why is it closed? Why can't I get in there? And then someone going, that's Kyle. He's taking a shower.
It's like 1 in the
Yeah.
morning,
It's 1 a.m.
and it's the guest bathroom. It's
And
not
then-
like Aaron's, like the private master suite.
Okay.
It's the one that like everyone in the back of the house is to use.
And then every weekend when we go there and drink, I'd be like,
Yeah.
prime time party mode. Who's in the shower? Like, someone's in the shower right now.
Dude, that was a crazy place.
It was. It's the only place I've waffle stomped.
That's
That's nuts.
Don't lean over here.
what the fuck,
That's
dude?
nuts,
What? I don't want to have that conversation.
Jamie, clip that.
Yeah.
War Thunder's at 98%.
Get on it.
Dude, you
I don't
actually
wanna-
did that?
Oh yeah.
No way, bro.
Oh,
did-
God.
Walk us through that. How'd that happen?
It was just trash, and I beat Kyle to the shower, so I was there first. Beat Kyle.
He won't shower after this. There's like hair in it and shit. It's
Dude,
like, what the hell?
Another good one.
What's he eating?
I don't know, dude.
What's their hair in his poop?
I don't know, bro.
Like, you know.
Dude,
What'd you say?
It's like someone tried to shove a rat down the drain.
Dude, all right. What about the girl you came there with at Sketch House?
Oh my god, yeah. So after, have you all heard the story about how Drew carried me in?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So after that,
we were all there.
Yeah.
We were there, Eric, right?
Sketch House was always weird because sometimes the San Marcos people didn't come.
That's true. Yeah, we were always.
It was like always.
We just never knew. We got to a point where we weren't even inviting people. It was just random people would just show up every Saturday or whatever.
Yeah, it was a weekly thing. Yeah,
It was a weekly thing.
yeah.
But the night that Drew carried me back, I, was kindly placed on the couch by my hero, and I woke up needing to throw up. I don't know how much later, but some amount of time later. and I try to open the back door and it's locked. And I'm like, okay, well, let me go to the front door. I opened the front door and I just immediately vomit because I couldn't hold it in, and I threw up on the girl I brought.
Oh my god!
Throw up all over. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, my son to throw up, so I'm like still throwing up on the side.
No, was it like a lot?
Oh yeah.
Oh
dude,
my god!
Remember, we were throwing up back then. That was like that's when our bodies were still young and new.
Why is that a thing? Like when you're younger, you puke a lot more.
Because it was trying to save us. We decided
There was still hope.
we powered through that, and eventually the body gave up. And now it accepts the poison.
Dude,
but
now
there was
when
a
I
time
get
in our lives where our body
wasted-
didn't want this poison.
Yeah. When I get wasted, I don't ever get sick anymore. I never throw up.
Yeah, but you know, like your limit. You're not just.
Dude,
getting-
I've been fucking thrashed before. and
I don't
have
know
not
if
been
we know
close.
our limits.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, dude, I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Damn, you
Yeah, it's
puked on the girl.
I puked on her. Yeah, and then the girl that drove me there, and then
Did she drive you home?
no, I rode with one of y'all home. the next day.
Did you hang out again?
No, I don't think we actually hung out after that. I think like we all went to school together, so I was like, oh, I saw her in like the class and shit, but I don't really, like, that
Damn,
definitely
that's
ended our
awkward,
friendship.
Just go to math class the next day. Hey, Veronica. She's like,
Wow, math class. That's crazy.
fucking algebra. AQR.
AQR, baby, you and I.
Joe, was that the not algebra?
Yeah.
The non-pre-cal.
It's the, are you maybe retarded? Here's math.
Or you were required to make you take a fourth math. Yeah. God, that class is so fucking funny.
That class was so ridiculous.
You were in
Dude,
that?
we hear the Steam Deck.
Yeah,
Steam Deck's
absolutely.
connected.
The Steam Deck is
Yeah.
I
connected.
heard it earlier. I looked around. I was like,
Yeah,
We have-
I
we're
thought
getting
someone
the
hit
audio
something.
from
I
the
thought
Steam
someone
Deck.
hit-
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Soundboard.
Well,
dude.
We're about to enter war, boys.
Oh my god.
You want me to put it on game? You want me to put it on capture so that you can overlay later?
yes.
I can probably do it now. Let's see.
Well,
Are we going?
We've been going.
Oh, that's crazy.
What'd you think? The mics weren't turned on?
I just I thought we were gonna get like
are y'all hearing all that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Turn
gonna
it down.
I didn't have to explain.
turn it down a little.
I'm going halfway now. Oh wow, that's
You think we've just been fucking messing around for the past
Yeah,
hour?
I know,
we're
like, what the
warming up,
fuck?
And then he's gonna be like, all right, and now
Here's the topic.
good. Wait,
Nah,
here's
we've
the topics.
been,
We're like,
we've been
let's go,
live
guys.
for a while. There's
nice
no
and
topic.
comfortable.
We're just fucking around and
I'm not-
vibing.
I'm not sure if you can broadcast. Dude, that'd be crazy
Might have to do it,
if we could broadcast this.
Like, yeah.
But because it's in an audio mixer, not a.
You'll need to set up Bluetooth to the computer also because it's
Yeah.
not picking up. If it's hooked up to the
Yeah.
road, but not the computer.
Which
I might disconnect it because
yeah, no, I'm gonna disconnect it right now.
that would be kind of sick to just be like us talking and then just fucking planes flying and shooting each other.
I mean, I'm linked in now, so I can easily turn it back on.
Yeah,
We in Ukraine.
Live from Ukraine.
Streaming live from Ukraine. Just all of us in like a shitty green screen of like war behind us. That's funny.
It was a good time.
This podcast brought to you by War Thunder.
Yeah.
Brought to you by
Yeah, dude.
War Thunder, Bow Bow, and BetterHelp.
And better. And what? Lieutenant Greens? What are those called?
Oh,
A1 Greens, something.
yeah, I get that. That one's a big one. It's fuck, something greens. Yeah,
Morgan and Morgan's a big one now too.
Morgan and Morgan.
What is that?
Law firm.
Oh, lit. That's lit. Advertisement podcast.
Who's the big law guy here in town? Or
Thomas J. Henry.
Thomas J. Henry. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Jim Adler's a big one.
Jim Adler's a big,
Hammer.
the Texas. Dude, those commercials are so fucking good.
They go off.
Of him running on a truck, but he's like 70, so it's like awkward as fuck, dude.
We fight for you.
We fight for you. Just out there with a giant hammer, like a Joe Biden looking motherfucker.
Dude, who's the nickel pickle car salesman guy?
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Scott Elder?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott Elder, dealer for the people.
I'm a dealer for the people.
My nickel pickle sales.
Yeah.
That guy's a fucking
He's a serial
billionaire,
killer.
dude.
Good for him. He's that also.
You think why?
He's just fucking crazy.
You think he's coming up with that? Not crazy. Selling cars for a nickel.
They just pick him up off
Do
the
that and not
street,
be
dude.
crazy.
They were just some homeless guy doing riffs outside of a dealership. They were like, bring that guy in here. This guy's killing it.
In business.
Nickel pickle, 4 winkle. They're like, yeah, we're going to make millions. That's crazy. What are some other good commercials? I don't even see commercials anymore, to be honest.
The only ones I get out of like on the podcast, and dude, all I get is the come visit Tennessee tourism.
Yeah? Did
That's
you look
all.
up Tennessee at some point?
No,
And now
I
you're
still
just-
haven't gone, but it's like talking about Jack Daniels and Prince Hot Chicken. And it's every commercial. It's 4 of them. Like, please stop. That's the only one I ever get.
I used to get a lot of like when you would watch TV, you used to get a lot of like candy ads. You remember that? Like for Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
It
With
really
M&Ms.
feels like just like a biased memory. Do you think adults are remembering all these candy ads?
No. Well, now if you watch TV now, it's like all fucking medication for old people
Yeah.
because that's who's watching TV now.
Well, I feel like the candy ones aren't that long. 'cause
dude.
What's that guy? Will Arnett? The guy from BoJack and like Arrested Development.
Dude, we are in.
Yes, he does the Reese's commercials.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
does
That's
the
recent.
Reese's
That's pretty good.
That's pretty recent. I feel
Yeah.
like that's not old. Obviously on the Steam Deck. A little
Dude,
War
he's
Thunder.
flying.
Dude, I also think it's insane how many government secrets get leaked because of War Thunder.
Is that a thing?
That is
That's
so
crazy,
true.
yeah.
Because people
Because
are-
of the planes?
because
Yeah.
the planes or anything, because they're like, that's not how fucking wide the left tire on the tank tread is, and then they like post the fucking schematics of the actual tank.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Some guy who's just like furious that they got it wrong that actually
The
works on the tank.
Warhammer, or the War Thunder
It's crazy.
forums are.
Dude,
It's-
a guy got
crazy.
court-martialed like last year
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
That's
Big thing.
nuts.
They get leaked. That's why the meme's always like 0 days since another War Thunder leak. It
Oh
happens
my
so often.
god, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, and it's like, damn, these people are so mad.
That
they're-
makes, dude, that's so funny that there's some nerd that works on these tanks and he's like, they got this all wrong. Let me get the actual schematics.
Oh, let's see
That's so funny. And he risked his career to do that.
Dude, it happens at least like once a month. Is why it's fucking insane.
The other one is Discord, like all the
Yeah,
people that
dude.
were posting.
Discord's,
the Dripper.
Discord's about to be donezo.
Why?
Yeah, what?
I bet I think it's about to go into the shitter.
because it's being monetized.
Well, they got a new CEO, and so it looks like it's going to go public, which then everything will be shit.
Yeah. Typically when shit falls apart.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find a new service.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I feel like it's not that hard to make a Discord
No,
replica.
but if it goes public, then they'll monetize it. Then you're gonna have to pay. Like, there's no way that it stays completely free like it is now. Like,
Yeah, they're gonna like limit the number of.
it's
reviews
already
or something.
starting to get to where like
Yeah, you can't even stream in 1080p anymore.
exactly. Like,
Yeah.
there are
Look,
slowly.
that's-
It's gonna get to a point where it's like gonna be a subscription.
I
service,
bet that's
think.
what they're actually going to do is just downgrade the quality so much that you want to boost it just to fucking. Oh, what happened to the video here?
We should get naked.
So when the camera comes back on,
Yeah, yeah, really surprise the viewers.
This is why I need a better camera. I feel like
it was
on
your
the phone-
internet. Your internet dropped out.
We're gonna monetize that soon too.
The audio's still working. Sorry for the video.
man. Homies, you guys hungry?
We wanna call it and do a short one.
I'm down for whatever. I can
Yeah.
have a beer.
Yeah.
Get another beer. Let's chill out. I'm still down.
I'll text Brian and be like, "You still down for
What is
888?"
going on with the internet?
Back?
Yeah, but for our mother's sake, I think she said she was gonna leave her thing early. Just
Oh yeah, but we can just
Okay, we're
text her and
still
tell her-
recording.
Tell her not to.
we could tell our mother, yes, don't see us. That feels a little rude. No, I could do that.
She understands. She trash us all the time.
Yeah, you guys spend too much time with your mama.
Yeah, exactly. Living as far away from her as possible. We spent too much time with her.
One on each coast, actually.
Yeah. That's crazy, actually. And then she's in the center.
We spent too much time with her.
That way she can't make the easy decision to be like, I'll just move next to my boys.
Well, we know who should move.
Yeah. Why? What was that? What is that? Who would she?
Sure moved to him.
Really?
Yeah, 1000%.
1,000%.
You think so?
She likes Zach definitely more than she likes me.
Really? Why? Why do you say that?
Because I think Zach likes her more than I like her.
Oh. Yo!
All right, we're digging deep here.
Yeah. Talk
Welcome
about
to the
that.
podcast.
Talk about that.
Yeah, I'm sending this to mom afterwards to explain.
Why do you
realize
think?
that
Why
I'm
do you
not
think,
Kevin.
though, for real? Why do you
I
think?
think Zach just gets. Zach's like a more patient person than me.
Oh.
Yeah, I think-
Really? You seem like a patient guy. Maybe you don't know me enough.
No, it's just I feel like it's different. With, like I
I-
feel like your patience with family is way less. Than,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, other people. My tolerance for like things my mom does sometimes, I'm like, dude, I can't deal with you right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the same thing with with me and my mom. I'm always like, Mom, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Like the way Drew treats me is like how I treat my mom.
Yeah, and it's like not in a malicious way, but I'm like just like, Mom, I'm not.
Because I love you.
But it's the same thing. I'm like, Mom, why are you like ignoring this person talking to you? Or like, Mom, why do you not pay attention to what's going on around? Like things
Yeah.
like I'm saying that to my
frustrating, isn't
mom
it?
all the time. And what's crazy is that yesterday when Drew was doing that to me, I was like, am I my mom?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
You're definitely your father, I'll tell you that.
That story is. I told him that he was crying, laughing. He was like, "Wait, what?"
Oh, you told him what?
Oh, I was immediately. I was like, I walked in the door. I was like, "You won't believe what Dad did." And I told him the whole thing, and he was like, "I don't remember that at all." He was like, "Was there an old woman there?" He's like, "Not that I remember." And he was like, "Well, that was the point of the story, I think."
Just how aloof he was. But, I mean, he is 70 years old. So.
He's an old man.
His hair looked good, though, I'll tell you that.
It's fake.
Oh, it looked good?
That's crazy.
It's fake.
That hair is fake.
Yeah, it did.
Is it?
Your dad looks young for 70. I think that's another reason why that I forget is that, like, that's an old
71.
man.
Yeah, it's an old man.
And usually people like that, you just
But
mark
he's-
it up to being old, acting
Yeah.
like that. But your dad doesn't look old, so yeah.
Yeah, but he's
and
sharp.
none of our parents are in their 70s besides you.
Yeah,
So it's
but my dad's fucking sharp, dude. Like he works out all the
like
time.
if it was your grandpa, I'd be like,
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, well, he's fucking grandpa, he's whatever.
That old lady should have held the door open.
Yeah.
yeah,
Dude.
she might have been.
She might, yeah.
She's like, I'm fucking 68. He's like, yeah, bitch,
Have some respect.
fucking kid. I always think, do you think old people feel that way? Like if you're an 85-year-old man, you're talking to a 70-year-old man, you're like, you fucking idiot, dude. Look at this
I don't think so.
child. You don't think they have
I
that?
don't think so.
I don't think.
You ever talk to 20-year-olds and you're like,
Well, that's I think it's yeah. I that part I agree. Talking to
I
someone
think
who's
it
20.
tracks up to one point. Like
That's just, but it's not like, it's just, I don't know. For me, I'm just like, this person just doesn't have life experience.
Yeah.
It's like this, not their fault or anything. It's just like
Yeah,
this
whatever,
person
yeah. hasn't done all that much.
cannot relate to what,
I relate to.
yeah.
yeah.
I think it's more of like a phase of life thing. I
Yeah.
think people in their 20s are like not in the same phase. But I think when you're, over 60, I bet at most, maybe over 60, maybe like below 90.
Dude,
that's kind of one phase.
There's
of
also
life.
like it like grows, the gap gets bigger and bigger. Like if you're 7 and you're hanging out with a 5-year-old, you're like, I can't relate to you. But if you're 50 and you're hanging out with a 45-year-old, it's like, okay, we're kind of on the same
Dude, that's
page.
what I was about to say.
you know?
There's some, I can't remember, it was something else. They were talking about how there's like only 9 true like birthdays or ages or whatever, like phases of life. And it's like, 33, 25, 17, like 45. And
You just
the
throwing
gap-
out prime numbers or what?
No, but they're just like at a certain point, like you only have a
not a
certain
prime.
age.
He's on the back of a fortune cookie.
yeah, dude. Yeah, like, what?
Dude, I'll find it, but they're talking about how there's only like, they said there's only like 11 ages. And
Well,
it's like,
look it up. Let's use, this is the internet.
What's that? What are we looking at?
I'll find it.
Look up phases of life breakdown.
Use Yahoo, dude. What
Every
the hell?
everybody here gives me shit for that.
Why? Is it just because
think it just
you
never
accidentally
changed it.
downloaded the browser
You
one
use
time?
Chrome too. Like, why don't you
Yeah.
just use
What?
Google?
How? Go into your settings right now. Just change right now. Go into the top right.
No, hold on. We're
You
in
can
this.
change your search engine. It's on the settings page.
Okay,
What
so
the
you
fuck
got-
is
you got
toddlerhood?
You got 8 stages.
Toddlerhood is fucking dumb.
You're fucking practically a toddler, dude. What are you talking about?
Early.
Beginning to learn independently. Yeah. Go back to toddler. Let's see how many of these you match.
Drew's just out for blood.
I know, dude.
It's on you.
But if these
They
young
got me.
children are scolded or mocked for their curiosity, they may develop feelings of shame, self-doubt, and guilt. Damn,
Now I
Eric.
feel bad. These insecurities. Yeah. Wow. All right, you're not a toddler. I feel bad now.
Yeah, now this sounds like you, doesn't it?
I wasn't going to say that.
Damn.
But it's just.
All right, preschool. Let's see. Caregiver, do things on their own, individual for his life. God, all of this is like we're still
Well,
pre-20.
This is just
nuts.
development.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
that's
that's
they
when,
said there's lower ages. Like
Yeah.
most of them are. Once you hit like
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
33, then it's like there's only 4.
Well, that's
left.
why time also tends to seem like it speeds up as you get older because you associate all of that with new experiences. So as you get like that's what you remember are new experiences, which makes time seem slower because you have more moments. But as you get older, you've experienced everything, so then things start to just be like autopilot. That's why like you should like drive a different route to work like every day and shit like that.
This makes me feel good. 18 to 40 is young adulthood. That makes me feel very
Yeah.
good
Why?
because
He's got time.
we got time, dude. Fucking 40. We got another 10
Not if you
fucking
die, though.
years. Yeah, if you die, that's a bummer for sure.
Yeah.
Middle adulthood, 40 to 65.
Stagnation, is that what that says?
Late adulthood. What comes after this one?
Death.
Oh, what the
Wait,
fuck, dude?
It ends there. Oh God.
Wait, what, dude?
There's not like a really late adult.
Oh shit, you playing?
Whoa, hold on. What does that say? No, scroll back up. Read that last line. According to Erickson, either ego integrity or ego despair characterizes the end of life for older adults. Wow.
What is ego integrity?
Yeah, what is
I
that?
can pretend like I know what ego despair is.
Ego integrity I mean, positive ego versus lack of or negative ego, I would assume. Like having integrity.
Oh, I see. Like your ego like stays together.
Well, I think, yeah, I don't. Yeah, there you go. Wow, that was nice.
Props.
That was,
Yeah, I think
that was a
that's
good one.
good. That was good.
You're getting better at this.
The term Erickson given to late 8 stages socio-development used to present post-narcissistic love of the human. What the? This is so deep.
Oh, yeah, dude. This is the shit that I've been into.
Conveys some spirit. No matter how deeply integrity of ego can be used with respect to the development of a reasonable sense of self, reliable sense of the
No,
other.
I'm trying to find the thing still. I found what I was
It
looking for.
basically
Spiritual.
means you really know yourself.
Well, yeah, spiritual.
I'm just trying to find what the actual
Enlightenment
article was
is-
called.
Yeah, yeah,
This is the stuff that they. That's the stuff that they teach in Al-Anon and stuff.
yeah. Okay, yeah, I can get down with that. But yeah, man, you just and the speed up thing is for real a big thing too.
Yeah, I
'cause-
think it's I think Drew said it's like you've experienced everything. I think it's like a little not so much that's more of like you don't get new experiences. I think it's way more
That's
routine.
yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have many firsts.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You're not experiencing stuff for the first time
Yeah.
anymore.
yeah.
Which when that happens, your brain is soaking in the information in the moment, which then expands time, I guess, from the sense.
Right,
I think it
right.
gives you like more like points to anchor your time to, and then like when there's less points to anchor to, you kind of like lose all the space in between. Mm-hmm. Not lose, but yeah, harder to drop back on.
That's why you're supposed to slow down and smell the flowers.
You got to smell new
Serious,
flowers
as
every time.
cheesy
though.
as it sounds. That's what that means. That's what that's all about.
Do you do that? You smell flowers?
Oh yeah.
Try. I don't know.
Hell yeah, man.
I have purposely been trying to be in the moment more
Yeah.
over the past 6 months. Yeah.
What does that look like?
Just like sense of like stillness, I guess, and just like being aware. I don't know, like just like laying in the grass and looking at the sky for a moment, just like
You ever meditate?
just grounding. Oh, I
was
meditate.
gonna
What are you
say,
talking about, dude? I
grounding,
meditate
yeah.
nonstop. It's the only way that
He's meditating right now.
dude. Yeah, man. I meditate a lot, multiple times a day.
I used to meditate, but I get bored.
Well,
Meditating this whole time.
It's so bored. Just sitting there. Because eventually your thoughts start winning and you're like, this fucking sucks. I do
You know,
something.
need to meditate
master
more.
your mind. Yeah.
Yeah, for real, sounds like you're not a master.
sounds like you need to
domain.
meditate more. That's what it sounds like.
Dude. Sounds like meditating needs to get more fun.
Now, do you just try and meditate just on your own, or do you do like guided meditation?
I do a guided. So like
Yeah.
the Sam Harris ones where he's like, clear your mind. And then after a couple seconds, he's like, you're thinking of something, bitch. Stop that. And then I'm like, all right, you're right. And then a couple seconds later, he's like, I got you.
Gotcha.
I got you again, didn't I? That's the whole meditation. It's that for like 10 hours.
10 hours. You're
Yeah.
meditating too long.
It's just
meditating
him
for
calling
10
you
hours.
out.
Just
That
him
doesn't
going-
sound very relaxing.
Well, no, it's not.
Okay. So have you tried a different guided meditation?
No,
But-
I'm fucking around. Like that one's legit. He starts off with like sit down, soak into a
Okay.
chair, observe your resources, observe
Yeah.
everything around
Observe
you.
your
be-
resources. Like
observe,
you
be in the
like how
moment.
close to retirement.
Feel gravity
How much
sinking
food
you into your chair, and then eventually it turns into you're thinking, aren't you? Like eventually he gets to that point where he's like, stop thinking, go back to the moment. That's what he keeps doing.
I think
But it's fucking hard.
It is
is.
hard, but it takes practice. But you can eventually get to where you just
Empty
like
your
flick
mind.
it on and off.
yeah.
I mean, think about the monks, dude. They just fucking
Sit there for hours.
they're on another plane of spiritual
Yeah,
existence.
but they're also like just sitting there and staring forward. Like they're not accomplishing anything. Sometimes thoughts are
That's
good.
right.
that.
Yeah,
What?
You don't think they're like so? Like, they might have like active thoughts, but you don't think they're
What-
their brain isn't just shut off, right? They're still milling over things like subconsciously.
Yeah, but like, well, no, they're in the moment. That's what the whole
What are they
thing
not
is.
accomplishing? What is there? Well, actually, let me ask you: what is there to accomplish?
So what they are accomplishing, is the ability to control your mind, like what you said, which is a valuable thing to accomplish. I totally understand why you should try to conquer your mind. But if you're sitting in a fucking temple doing it all fucking day,
What's the point?
you know what I mean? Go out there and do something else, bro. Like you succeeded. You've conquered your mind. Go do something else now. I don't think it's something you should devote your life to, is all I'm trying to say. I'm dogging on monks, not you.
Yeah. No, I know, and it sounds very. I think narrow-minded.
It's reductive for sure.
I don't think that
For
there's,
sure.
I don't think that there's anything greater in life than tapping into that higher plane of spiritual like existence. Like what else? What more? Like everything else is material. Beyond
Winning a
that.
beer die game is pretty sick, dude.
Yeah.
That is,
And that's not
that
material.
is, and when
That's
you
a
make
feeling
that,
you get.
That's
and
It's
when
a
you,
feeling of
up
winning.
and when you
dude.
make that, you feel connected.
You feel a sense of
So
accomplishment.
now, if you could have that, if you could feel that little moment whenever you make make it in the cup, right?
Yeah.
That piece, that feeling. If you could multiply that and just be in that,
that's not what they're doing, though.
yes, it is. That's exactly what's happening.
No, they're sitting there and they're just being like,
All right, man.
I'm in
Says
the
the guy who
moment.
just said that he can't meditate. So you
you make it sound like they're sitting there coming all day.
We're getting cut out.
I think they're.
Just fully around.
Yeah, fully in peak
I think
cum
their
moment.
mind is
Just-
fully torched. Yeah, dude.
if that's what they're doing, sign me the fuck up.
That's what they're doing, dude.
Dude, they're not peak cum all day. They're sitting there trying to
I think
level
they're-
their
I
life
think
out.
they're on another, like a thing that we don't even understand. Like
Like-
it's not it's a feeling and a connection that is something that we have never obtained.
And I'm being real here. Like if there's highs in life, which is that peak cum moment, and then there's lows in life, which is like, pain, suffering, whatever. I think what they're doing is they're trying to hit that fucking middle ground just for hours of just being on that middle ground. That's what I think they're doing, is just trying to find equilibrium.
Look it up. See what they're trying to do.
Yeah. Well,
They're doing it. It's a higher spiritual
hold on.
connection. I mean,
whatever, dude.
But I mean, monks.
Look it up.
Monks have made an oath and devoted their life to
Religion.
their religion or their spiritual experience.
Maybe. I
right,
feel like
and that's
like a more
what.
broad term than that.
And to make some chartreuse here and there, or
Not
some
gold-
beer,
clown ass.
But
We should look up. Talking about monks.
what's the goal of meditation, or what's the goal of monks' meditation?
Yeah.
Well,
This is
okay.
going to tell you the shit that we've just
Yeah,
already
you know
said.
what? That's
Just, I'm sure there's like a how it's made episode of.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, they're just in the constant state of pre-nut illusion.
Dude,
Dude, if they're sitting around in a temple nutting all day, that's gross.
mindfulness, dude. Mindfulness. I mean, have you ever read "Be Here Now" by Ram Dass?
No, man, I don't read shit.
Well, yeah, we can
About
tell.
10 seconds.
Yeah, dude.
I know. We're just sitting here so that you can
Posture,
farm 10-second clips to put on
breathing.
YouTube. Like if
that's right.
Gang, gang. Bah, bah, bah.
That's a terrible air horn.
Oh, was it really?
This is not great.
Damn, that was pretty good.
What was? No, it was Kyle who couldn't make the voice.
Oh my God. What kind
Oh,
of-
my wife?
Yeah.
Arguably one of the easier impressions.
yeah. That
And
was,
he was like, my wife. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, here we go. Benefits.
No, that's
we're not
what we want.
Yeah, we
looking
don't
for
talk about
benefits,
the
we know the benefits of meditation.
No, benefits of monk meditation.
No, that's not a
Monk meditation practices, which is just meditation.
we want to know like why.
Why?
monks are
What is
doing
their
this.
purpose?
Like,
What
why
is
do
their-
monks meditate?
What is their drive for
Yeah,
this?
yeah. You need a why in your Google, not a what.
Here, let's do this instead. How about this?
I think Eric's doing the search so that he can find the answer he wants.
Exactly.
I think that's why you're putting
Oh
in
my God,
things
we're
in the
gonna
search
ask-
bar that
you
we
need a
don't.
why, not a.
Oh, we're not a what?
Now we're
Why
gonna go to
do monks
AI.
meditate?
Yeah, well, this is gonna just search everything. I don't want to look for it for an hour.
Wow, dude. Sound like you don't want to be on a podcast.
Practices? Is it so? Practices, right? Is this the question?
No.
No.
we
What's
keep
what's
telling
the
you
question? Tell me
that
the question.
Why do monks dedicate their lives to meditation?
Yes, there we go.
Something like that. Like. And what is the gains or benefits? Like, yeah,
No, just start with that, and then you can build on that question. Just start with that one question. Let's dive in.
I hate it when it patronizes you. Like, great question.
I don't think it's patronizing.
Honestly,
There you go.
dumbass fucking
First
question.
line.
Liberation from suffering. That's not come.
They're seeking something much deeper than just day-to-day happiness.
Okay, that's still not come.
Well, you're just associating it with come.
That's your nirvana.
I'm associating
Yeah.
it with a
Control
spiritual
of the mind,
enlightenment.
compassion and kindness, spiritual realization, inner peace.
Which you even associate with come is a physical desire, which completely defeats the whole purpose of what the
no,
monks are
and
doing.
but that's my point. Like my point isn't that. My point is like so. I'm being real now. My point is that they're seeking equilibrium, like peace, and they're not looking for highs. They're not looking for lows. They're just looking for stability, like in an equilibrium. That is the point of Buddhism. Is to just
yeah, dude.
that's what
trying
it
to
is.
get rid of the bottom one.
Inner
It said nothing
peace.
about removing the top. It said trying to remove
it's-
suffering.
Dude,
The
removing
bold- go to the top,
suffering,
go to the top. Yes, and then what does it say about removing the good things? Where do you see that?
final freedom, deep peace. Let's see.
Where do
Hold
you see
on.
removing the good
Removing
things?
suffering isn't disqualifying
removing the-
what I'm saying.
liberation.
Well, it kind of is. That's half
Liberation.
of it.
It's saying I'm okay. So they're getting rid of one half, but I'm also saying they're getting rid of the other
I'd
half.
like you to show me on here
I
where
don't.
it says they're getting rid of the other half.
Massive reduction of anxiety, clear thinking, greater RC, life service.
Yep.
How do I? How
So
do I
why do you
word
think they're
this?
getting rid of the upper half?
How do you word this to get what you want? I don't know.
Do monks come?
Yeah,
Do monks
seek equilibrium. Yeah.
do monks constantly live in post clarity or post
Post-nut clarity. Yeah.
I was
He's
searching
really getting
for-
deep in this
Dude.
question. He's really
I
trying
was
to frame
searching for
it.
like happy. Like what? How do I say this? Like
We don't know what you're trying to say.
He's giving ChatGPT like an objective question.
I know, dude.
dude, because I think I'm right.
ChatGPT, I'm sitting here with 4 friends,
You're on the
and I
edge.
want them to agree with my point. Make it say this.
Say this.
Here, perfect.
Yeah, with your
In
shit
a lot
question.
of traditions, especially Buddhism, they realize that both pain and pleasure are temporary. Good feelings come and go. Bad feelings come and go.
Yep.
If you keep chasing happiness, you'll also keep
Yes.
getting hurt over and over. That's what I'm trying to say. They are searching for that middle ground.
Spiritual enlightenment is what they're searching for, Eric.
So they're not
You're
looking.
calling it equilibrium, whatever you mean by that.
All
but,
I'm saying is they're not coming.
dude.
They're definitely not coming. Look, deep peace, I get it. They're definitely.
It says right there they are coming.
Anyway,
Do you read that quote right there?
if you let go a little, you can have a little peace. If you let go a lot, you can have a lot of peace. If you let go completely, you will have complete peace. Yeah.
Yeah.
You both are saying, you both are saying like it's defending your point.
I think we're both on the same page.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think
we're on the same page, Kyle.
I think your nomenclature is incorrect.
We're not so different, you and I. No. I get it. They're definitely they're happy up there on their hill. But that little tower, just not the life for me. Like it's just I don't know.
No, I
I'm
don't
not gonna be a monk.
I don't think any of us could be a monk.
Yeah. If one could,
Maybe Kyle.
You think Kyle could be a monk?
I don't know.
Maybe.
What are Kyle's thoughts? I know, like, his words.
That's the thing. He knows.
Yeah. I don't know. I know his words aren't big, but his thoughts.
He could be a monk. Just Astrid up there. Let me get under your robe.
In your temple.
Let me get in that temple, dude.
You touched some prayer beads.
Shit.
Put some prayer beads in your ass. Good. Well, that was a topic.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
Should we, you guys trying to call it?
I mean, I'm hungry. I'm down, yeah.
Someone text Nikki and tell him.
And Brian.
And
yeah.
Brian, yeah.
What, like 20 minutes?
What? We would be there.
Yeah. I mean, it's like right up the street.
Can we make a reservation? Like,
Yeah, but giving
No,
a 20
no,
minute
they don't
heads
do
up
that.
is not going to likely.
We just
get
got to
them
walk
there.
in.
yeah, walking with 12 people is gonna be
I
wild.
would just call Brian.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's just get him on the pod.
Yeah, call him up.
Yeah, get more clips.
On the pod.
If he popped in, we can give him a mic.
Oh, God.
I was just going to say
Ooh,
1:30.
baby, good text to receive.
Brian, are monks coming? He's like, what? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It doesn't even question.
Just instantly, I'm glad you asked.
I've been sitting on this for a while.
You know, on the drive here, I was thinking about it.
Nikki
1:30
said-
1:30 sounds
Nikki
good.
said whenever, yeah. Or say the time.
He said 1:30? Or you
I said 1:30, and he just said say the time.
And Brian said the same?
Zach has... Oh, he's talking about the suits. The topic has changed.
I'll do that after. That's fine.
I think, yeah, we should probably just call Brian.
I'm calling him right now. Look at that guy.
That's the
I
exact
just
one.
realized
I have.
we're
I know
also
because I gave you all
frozen.
that.
It's uploading. It does that, but it's actually... Oh, it actually might have dropped again. The camera's been shit today. I don't know why this hasn't ever happened. It actually happened once, and I did fuck up the video, but it's fine.
Internet?
Do you think maybe there's too many devices on the Wi-Fi, like with all of our
Possibly.
phones, and then my Steam Deck? And I turned the Steam Deck off to try and help it, but
Yeah, I can turn my wife.
It might be something along those lines. Sometimes it just has a shitty day. It's back. But it actually uploads in a higher quality than what we're seeing here.
I was concerned.
Yeah. The quality is better.
Looking
on
like
the upload.
ass.
Yeah, I was really
and
stressed about that.
it uploads in real time.
I think so,
I
yeah.
would assume so because it's just been on 99% the whole time. So,
Yeah. But
and this is where's this camera? Is this your phone?
by phone, yeah. I need to get a higher quality camera.
Yeah.
I was about
That's
to
like
ask,
the
what are
next
you
thing.
rocking?
Yeah.
14 or what?
That's a 15 Pro Max.
I'm a Pro Max guy. I do like the bigger ones.
Yeah. We got a family deal, so all my family got new phones.
I like it.
And we also got free Netflix.
Ayo.
Wow.
Pretty sick.
Free Netflix, huh?
Yeah, dude.
With the family plan, you get a free Netflix, which basically means that we lost money somewhere.
Yeah.
They showed you
a lot of
somewhere.
money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I heard when I heard that. I was like, we're getting fucking
They were
shafted.
paying a lot more than we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To toss in free Netflix.
I was like, yes, it's a good deal. And they're like, and we'll toss it free Netflix. I was like, Mom, we got to go.
Yeah. Next choice.
I don't know about these T-Mobile guys.
They got a good MLB package though right now.
What is that?
You get MLB TV if you have T-Mobile.
Sponsored by MLB TV.
Yeah.
And BetterHelp.
Stop.
And Lieutenant Green.
Get some help.
Lieutenant. Soylent Green. I don't know what that is. It's something greens.
I think it's like AG1. I think it's
Yeah.
what it's called.
It's like the
But Lieutenant Green sounds cooler.
the
Yeah.
super powder or whatever.
Lieutenant Dan. Was Jenny a bitch in the movie Forrest Gump?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
You think
Why?
so?
that even a
Just
question?
jumped on her.
You don't
Have
think
you
so?
watched the movie?
Not recently, but like I think she hung out with the mentally challenged kid for a while. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it is kind of
That
nice.
was nice. Yeah.
I don't know what she did.
Everyone but now all the memes I see online are just her. She's a bitch. And
Yeah,
I'm
have you
like,
watched the movie?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
but I mean, I kind of agree with it. But I'm also like, she did
It's a
head
sheep mentality,
she
dude.
banged a mentally challenged kid and gave him a love. That's kind of nice, but also,
He was
You don't think that she was acting selfish in almost every single
she was
decision of her
for
throughout the movie?
sure, for
Okay.
sure. But she also, had a nice side.
Does that make her a bad person to act selfishly?
No, it makes her a complicated person.
Yeah.
like
It makes her a disrespectful
really
person.
like think about it. Was Forrest Gump really that mentally challenged? He was pretty high.
Look at
functioning.
all he accomplished.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, but he was.
I mean,
Bobby.
truly an American hero.
socially awkward. Yeah, but,
incredibly
was he
socially
stupid?
awkward.
On the spectrum,
Maybe, but
Immediately think of Tropic Thunder. You know.
What?
I don't think he was dumb
You
enough
never
to
go.
hide his child away from him.
Yeah, to hide a child away.
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, she did do that. That's right.
That's
Beats
crazy.
his kid. and he's
How are
like
you
fucking
defending this?
5.
No, I'm not defending it.
I feel like you're fucking defending her right now.
No,
You were defending her.
I'm not defending it.
You said
She has a good side.
it makes her a
said-
complicated
yeah.
person.
I
That's what you
said, I said she's complicated. I said that
And you
she
know-
definitely did some shitty stuff.
And what was the monk quote that we said? If you
that they
just-
come,
Do
they
not
come a
come.
lot.
Do not
Do
come.
not come. Don't come.
No, if you let all that go, then you can be incomplete. You know,
You'll
There's no-
see in like a couple
complicated
episodes.
does not mean.
I'm gonna bring a monk on this show. And
I
I'll be
would
like,
love that.
Is it like coming all the time? I have a friend, and we had a disagreement. Was it kind of like coming? And he's gonna go no, and I'm like,
don't-
son of a bitch.
I don't even think we can.
Get Drew on the
Like I
phone.
haven't come in so long, I kind of forgot what it feels like.
I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you. I just think you're talking about something you don't understand.
No, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah. So it's,
But that's the point of a podcast.
That's
Come on here.
That's the definition
That's
of a
the
podcast.
game, dude. You just come
talk
up here
about shit
and you
that
talk about
I'm just
shit.
trying to defend the people that aren't here.
That's
usually
fine.
what
and,
I do.
and I respect the fuck out of that. I really do.
Fight for the little guys out here.
That's right. Those motherfuckers. What were we saying?
All us mustache tattooed white dudes.
Jenny's not a bitch, dude. Jenny, she's just complicated. She fucked that guy. I think that's kind of nice of her.
Selfish.
I don't know. That's nice.
No?
Well, I think I don't know, man. I think just are prostitutes nice, right? For fucking people.
Yeah, but they do it for money, which is not.
It's an agreement. That's a business
yeah, it's
transaction.
a business transaction. Yeah, it's not nice.
So a pity fuck's nice.
I don't know if it was a pity. I don't
I think
remember
so.
the movie
It could be
well.
nice. Yeah, a little pity fuck.
It was a pity fuck.
It's like that was nice of you to give me a pity fuck.
I think she had deep trauma and
Yeah.
used him.
Yeah.
Used him
Yeah, 100%. She used him.
for how?
You need to rewatch
For
the movie. I
yeah,
feel
what
like.
do you?
Yeah.
The whole she's using him the whole movie. For any time that anything goes wrong, she goes back to him to feel loved or safe or whatever. Then whenever she feels better, then she goes off and does her own thing until something fucks up, and then she fucking over and over again.
That's
That
probably
sounds
true.
A lot like using somebody.
Yeah.
That's
What do
probably
you
true.
think?
I actually
She
agree with
knows
that.
it's safe, so she fills herself up and gets herself feeling better,
and then she
leaves
spends
him
the
again.
night with him.
And then leaves him again and does it consistently.
Damn, dude. But she gave him something beautiful. She gave him a child, which is nice.
That she didn't tell him about.
And hid.
Yeah,
true.
Well,
'Cause she
what?
had AIDS.
She didn't give him a child. I mean,
Yeah, she took his.
she
child.
took a child.
Yeah.
Did he want a child?
Well, he didn't even
Well,
know.
I mean,
They never asked.
It never was a.
It's, you
it
know.
never was a conversation. Yeah, I changed. Okay, yeah, she's a bitch.
Yep. Glad we could work that.
I'm in there.
Work through that.
Yeah, I'm good. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I was like, I don't know, like
fair.
she seemed kind of nice.
But you
I think she actually
but
liked
you
him.
worked through the evidence. Oh, yes, 100% she liked him and loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can like and love someone and still fuck them over.
yeah, yeah. What a bitch, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, women suck, dude.
Life be easier if we were gay, man.
I don't think
I
that's
don't
true.
think so.
Yeah.
I don't think that is true.
Life would be different if we were gay, man.
There we
There
go.
we go. I can get behind that. Yeah.
Different.
Maybe life would move slower.
Would be like monks,
Yeah,
dude.
we'd
We'd be
smell more
coming.
Maybe I'd smell the flowers more.
We'd be like motherfucking monks out here, just coming in dudes. Just every night. I'm so spiritual. Holy shit.
That was bravado.
Fucking enlightened as fuck. About to meditate all over this dude.
Mind meld.
Mind meld. Who had the best fucking suit that you guys saw last night?
He's in the room with you.
Yeah, easily.
It might be you. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I did like Kyle's suit a lot.
Kyle looked fucking nice.
Kyle was good. Kyle was good.
The dark green was good.
Dark green was very good.
When he came out with the dark green,
with
I was like,
with the
oh.
cowboy boots too.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He looked like a pool table. I loved it.
He did look a little felty.
That's smooth.
I also like that dude with the bolo handkerchief. Well, not like what's it called?
Did like a
Was it a mullet? I think it was a mullet.
Yeah, bald mullet,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
like a
guy.
black suit on?
Yeah, black suit.
Yeah.
He looked like a giant handkerchief.
yeah.
That was pretty sick. I liked his. Trying to think of someone else. I don't know. Blue dress.
I didn't even know who she was once we got to the wedding.
Oh, I saw. She was in the orange.
Yeah, dude, I knew who you were talking about.
Yeah, you know.
I wasn't sure, and I had to count up because you said it was lined up with Zach, and I was like, okay, who's lined up with Zach? And I was like, oh yeah, check
Yeah, yeah.
Blue dress?
Blue dress.
Back tattoo?
No. No. There was blue dress during the rehearsal.
Yeah.
Orange dress during the ceremony. Her husband played beer dye.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. That's how you connected it.
Yeah. Because I was like, is she with someone? I was like, who's this girl with? And then at some point, I saw them talking, and I was like, oh, it's okay. She's with a guy. That's
Yeah,
fine.
but that's like the most married man thing I think you could have done. I don't remember the hot girl. I remember her husband.
Yeah, I remember her husband.
That's a good husband right there.
Yeah, that's a fucking
Good husband.
Show that to Miranda. Look, you see what I did there?
That was good, dude.
So loyal. All these guys talking about the hottest girl. You're like, I don't even know who you're talking about.
Oh, her husband?
Are you talking about my wife?
My wife. So funny. Yeah. I had eyes on the blue dress. I was like, damn, she's taken. I feel like Kyle told them because I remember when I first walked up to that table, the guy was looking at me like he, and it was just like the eye contact. I was like, he probably told him that we were all.
I don't think Kyle.
You don't think it's how you were maybe looking at his wife and he saw? You don't think that's what it was? You think Kyle did this? You don't think it was your actions?
I don't know. Like when I got my suit, yeah.
I and his wife as she's walking down the aisle. You don't think he picked up on that?
I'm just like, oh fuck, dude.
Kyle did this?
Oh shit! Like during the ceremony,
How could you do this to me, Kyle?
I make eye contact with the first Kyle. What the fuck, dude? I was looking at that chick like I was looking at that post last night for sure. Though. Oh god,
The fucking post, dude.
that post.
It was a fun weekend.
Yeah, it was
Waffle House.
We're not done, dude.
No, yeah.
It's still
Oh,
something.
the Waffle House. We got to go back to Waffle House.
Oh, yeah, it was so much fun.
You're going tomorrow. You're leaving tomorrow,
Never a bad time.
dude.
at
Call
Waffle
Monday
House.
off.
Change the flight.
change.
I can't. I'm not
flight.
going to. He said, I'm taking ownership.
Actually, it's not that I
going
can't.
to.
I am not going to do that.
Hey, he doesn't have a ride. We should not take him.
You can walk.
Oh
crazy.
shit! Yeah, we could fucking straight hold your ass down.
Could hold me down, and then I guess it's y'all are making the choice instead of me.
We would let you go.
My choice is I'm going to go to work.
We'd let you go at 5:20 and be like, "You'll never make the flight now," and then somehow you'll make the flight.
It'd be great. It'd be beautiful.
There's no possible way he'll make this flight. Look how slow he's
Just
walking.
walks off
Saunter.
and he makes it. He's like, "They'll wait for me."
Yeah, they always do,
You
dude.
said that.
I did say that.
He
No,
did
wait for
say
me.
that, dude.
Wait
I
for
was
me.
kidding, and you did say that.
They fucking will.
You're the guy at the airport when they're screaming into the intercom, like, "We're looking for Chance Bolduc. Chance
Because
Bolduc."
they're waiting.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm over here.
And you're just-
go change into space.
With a burger in your mouth, like, "Oh yeah, I'm almost done."
I'll be there at the gate. Yeah, oh, give me a sec.
Hey, don't worry. They'll wait for me.
Yeah. That's bananas. I show up way too early every time.
Yeah, do you
my
like
flight's at
airports?
5. I fucking hate being in an
And
airport.
you spend so much time there.
It's in my DNA, dude.
That's
like
not true.
it
That's
is
not how airport. How long have airports been around?
a long time. So let me tell you why. When I would grow up, we would go to Brazil every year, and my parents were the kind where it's like the flight's at 2 p.m. We have to wake up at 7 in the morning. That's
Ridiculous.
That's
Yeah.
our parents. So I am still in that mindset of like, I got to get there fucking 3-4 hours early and just make sure that I don't get lost.
I've realized if you just like Google and see what the wait time's looking like, you can pretty much just gauge it off that.
Or you just get TSA pre-check.
Yeah, but
Spend-
flying internationally is
Yeah,
different.
yeah. I
Flying
agree.
international is a totally different
Yeah.
situation. I don't know if I'd show up 5 hours early, but I wouldn't show up 20 minutes early for an international flight. That'd be fucking crazy.
yeah.
2 hours
There's
international.
Yeah.
there's something to that with like our parents' generation going to airports early like that.
Yeah.
I think like no matter what time the flight is, like it's like late afternoon, they're still showing up like 7,
In the
6
morning,
o'clock in
yeah.
the morning. Everybody's fucking doing that. So it's always going to be busy at that time at the airport because people are trying to get there first thing in the morning for their late flights or whatever. And so when your parents do that and they get there and it's busy, they're going to keep doing that because they're going to think it's going to be busy all day. I show up like at max an hour before.
Self-fulfilling
Absolutely max.
prophecy.
If I have like nothing else to do, I'm
Yeah.
gonna eat, I'm gonna chill. I'll show up like an hour before.
True.
boarding.
I like chilling at the airport.
And there's never like a fucking line.
Dude,
I don't mind it. I don't.
It depends.
You like being at the airport?
I do
Yeah,
too
dude.
sometimes.
I
It's
don't
just
mind.
I don't know. It's
distracting.
interesting. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know if you
You people watch.
just
I
like
agree with this.
thinking about it, it's like all these different people are all like
It's a weird
somehow
waste, yeah.
in this place at the same time, all going to
Yeah.
completely crazy different places.
Yeah.
but
You
like
can think
all
about it
like
from your house.
going back to the moment thing.
If
But
it's like a thinking thing,
It's
yeah, at
actually
home.
easier to have conversations with people like at the airport bar
Yeah.
and shit
Everybody's
because it's
in
like,
transit.
oh, where are you going? Everyone's got some kind of story that
and
they're
also
willing to
it's
talk
just
What if
about.
you went to a
Yeah,
bar
oh,
where it's
exactly.
cheaper,
Everyone,
near
yeah.
the airport.
Unless you get kicked out of the
Yeah,
airport.
but then it's
bar
again.
in the morning.
That's true, unless you get kicked out of the
Dude,
airport bar.
You guys good?
Well,
You guys good?
You guys good?
You guys good?
In
I think-
Colorado?
I think going back to the experience thing, it's like the airport. There's just so many
Well, it's
things
just-
going on. It's so random and so like it's
It's just one of those weird.
it's all
like,
kinds of just
You can see cool people there
Yeah.
too.
you just see things that you don't see anywhere else in Austin because you're seeing people from all over the world just in that one little spot.
It's just like a very transitional area.
Was that
Yeah.
really when you go to the airport? You're really taking all that in. Or you just
Yeah.
look at your phone.
No,
I don't even
too.
look at my phone when I'm at the
Okay.
airport.
Well,
last
kinda
time I
chill,
went,
just hang out, walk around.
where was I going? I was going somewhere. I forgot where. I was with my sister. Oh, we were going to Brazil. And I was in the airport talking to these dudes at the bar from North Dakota. They were like, "Yeah, we're in North Dakota. We're here visiting for some sort of water event
Cool.
because we do water." Talking to these guys, and they were like so excited about talking about Austin, and I'm like talking about living here. It's just an easy conversation
Yeah.
because you're in an airport. That never would have happened at any other bar.
People, there's always a reason to talk because people are traveling for a reason. So
Yeah.
it's easy to make small talk with.
Completely agree. It is a good time at the airport. I think it is fun to hang out.
And the Austin airport is better than
No, that's
A lot
nice.
of places.
Yeah.
guys. When I say I like going to the airport, it's the Austin,
Austin
airport. I
airport,
mean, when I have to go to Charlotte, it's awful.
There's some ass airports.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
The Charlotte
I think I've
airport's
been to that
garbage.
one.
But since Austin's airport is like all local businesses and it's just
It's nice.
has the Austin culture ingrained into it.
Always
I
under
think
construction.
it's a nice place to hang out.
I saw Ron White at the airport once.
Yeah. Well, he lives here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I saw him.
I'll say like DFW airport is probably the best airport I've ever been in.
That one's
big.
a nice one.
Any airport with a tram, I'm not about. No,
Really? Why?
no, because I don't want to deal with all that. I like going. I don't know. I'd probably really like. I'd probably no. I'd take that back. I was gonna say I'd probably enjoy bus stations, but I don't think I would.
No,
actually.
that'd be way
take
worse.
that way back.
Better than
Yeah.
fucking like
I thought that one
Atlanta,
through as I was saying
where you have
that
to like walk a mile and a half to get anywhere to the different
Yeah,
concourses.
that's kind of
Yeah,
annoying.
yeah.
That's what I like, because then that's when the stress gets added of the airport. Is when you have to move around and navigate the trams and all that. Then that takes you out of just
Hanging out.
being there and hanging out, right? So I think that's where.
I like the trams because there's always a couple dudes that are on the tram. Like, I'm not going to hold on to anything.
Oh, dude.
I'm just sit here. And I can do this, and it starts going, and they fall. Like, it's like, dude,
That's
just grab
so
something. That's good.
funny.
Every time they're like, "Yeah, I could do this." Like,
I have
they make a
been that
point.
guy.
Oh, you've been that guy.
I
I've
have
seen
been
you
that
be
guy where I'm like,
I've had to hold
I
you.
always like grab or touch something because
Yeah.
it's going to get you every fucking time.
yeah. That is so funny.
I was in one where like nobody was holding shit. Like the whole front half of the cab like fell over. I was like, "What are you guys fucking doing?"
I'm better than holding on to something.
Yeah, it's like, fucking grab the pole.
Dude, I'm way better than momentum, dude.
Yeah, dude. Dude, momentum won't beat me. That's gay.
Yeah, momentum's gay
Newton's law of
shit.
physics, bro.
Oh, that's so funny. You said they're all going to be there at 12:30? No, 1:30?
1:30, yeah.
Well, that is at the time we said.
I said one. I told them 1:30, and they said, "Well, I said
Nikki said
1:30, and Nikki
perfect.
said, yeah." So,
Brian,
But I
yeah,
meant-
Brian didn't answer. He's probably doing kid.
yeah. But
Brian
I
didn't
mean,
answer?
so I think it's gonna be what, 6 of us, 7?
Just the 6
I don't know if
of
Zach's
us.
going either.
Zach Reeves?
I don't know if he's
Oh,
going.
he wasn't even awake when I left. I don't
He
think.
texted the group
Yeah.
chat
Oh, you did?
asking
Yeah,
if we
that's
dropped
what
off the suits yet.
Yeah.
He must have been kind of drunk last night, I feel like, right?
He was drunk at the wedding. He's like, I don't want to go to Nate's. He's like,
Oh.
I'm kind of drunk. I was like, you better suck it the fuck up. Dude.
Yeah, bro.
Just play some beer night, dude. I'm not taking you home.
Yeah. I could tell he was drunk because I saw him take 2 shots, and I was like, that's a lot
Yeah,
for
he took
Zach.
2 back to back. I was like, Zach, stop.
I know.
Zach, stop.
I saw him do that, and I was like,
Did you
damn.
throw up?
No,
That's the one. That's the one person that still
There's-
throws up.
So
Yeah.
There's plenty of time before we like started driving and shit. He stopped drinking. And we're good to go.
I mean, he didn't really drink at all when we were pre-gaming until like the wedding, till after the ceremony.
Yeah, he doesn't. He just. I don't know. He does still throw up, but I don't think he drinks that much.
He doesn't.
He's
Yeah.
never really drink that much.
this reminds me of our
Still
Colorado
poison.
trip.
The Colorado.
And when he
trip,
does
yeah.
drink,
Colorado is so
he drinks
funny.
like the fruity, sugary shit.
Yeah,
Zach's just like
Which makes
throwing
it
up
throw
in
up.
the toilet. I'm sitting next to him, feeding him tortilla chips, making him drink water.
and Oreos.
And
Colorado?
He had one Oreo before, and he like was throwing up the same one Oreo for like an hour.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting next to him, patting his back. Like, it's okay, man, because I was just as fucked up as he was, dude.
I need to turn. Scoot over.
It's the blind leading the blind.
I felt bad because he kind of kills it on all the beer games that we play.
Oh, he's good at
Like
them.
he,
and then,
he
yeah,
just slays them, but the part where he has to drink is
is
where
the
it
kill
falls
Very
apart.
good
part. This is Achilles' heel, the drinking.
Yeah.
Zach did not need me in that bathroom with him while he was throwing up.
Tried to make him feel better.
It's
Probably made him
making
feel
me
worse.
feel better because I was so fucked up.
It's like, thank God I'm not this guy. Yeah, I could be this fucking guy.
Dude, that could
Zach's
be
like,
me.
fuck, I
Dude, I thought that I didn't think Zach was ever going to drink for a while there. Him and Nikki both. I was like, these guys. I don't
Yeah,
think they're
Nikki
ever
came
gonna
around. It was
because
tough.
they would come around and then they'd see us, and it's like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
if I was
bad.
so-
why would you
sober,
want
so
to
y'all
be a
was like,
part
why
of
would
that? And they didn't drink for so long. I mean,
They
dude,
still, yeah.
Reeves didn't drink for years and would still drive us around everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, the double cop night was so funny. Holy shit. Were you there for that one?
What? Which one?
He like was at a gas station. It was the first time that Nikki and Zach are hanging out with us and drinking. It was in college.
When the cop?
Yes.
With the cop? Oh,
So
yeah, I was
he-
there for that.
he
I'm the one who
backs-
talked to the cop at the door.
He backs up, hits this lady's car at a fucking gas station. And the lady's and he doesn't realize it and he starts to kind of go off. like driving away. And then there's a cop there who saw the whole thing and was like, hey, stop. And then they all get out. Like everybody's running out of the car. And the cop's like, what are you guys doing? Like you hit that car? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice. You know, weird situation. Then they leave. They go back to his place. We're drinking, getting crazy.
We're at Tanner. Yeah, Tanner.
Playing,
Tanner. Yeah, they were
just
together.
yeah. Tanner's. We're getting crazy, getting wild, drinking a lot. The cops get called on us. Cop knocks on the door. We answer it. It's the same fucking cop.
That's awesome.
Well, Mr. Reed.
He said, "Mr. Reeves, hello, me again, bitch."
Kidding me?
Guy was cool as shit.
And they had
though.
like some law student or something with him. They had a ride along.
Yeah, it was
Like
a shadow.
There was a ride along girl with him.
Yeah,
And she was just like, these fucking idiots.
she was like, "This guy again." Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. And he was like, I remember he's like, is anyone 21 here? And I was like, me? I wasn't.
Crazy
21.
call out. Crazy thing to say to the police officer.
You stepped out. He's bold.
I know when he's on the doorstep and then the lie double down.
Yeah. And he's like, okay, well, I need you to pour out all the beer. I was like, yes, sir. And then we poured out the one case that was out that he could see. And then he left.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then but then when he
You read
left,
the room well there.
when he left, Nikki was like, "I am never drinking and doing anything with
Yeah,
you
Nikki
guys ever
was,
again."
dude,
Yeah, that makes
Nikki was, yeah.
Were you all underage still?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
everyone
okay.
was underage.
I think we were like 19 or 20, maybe.
Yeah,
19.
I was 20, y'all were 19.
I think I was
Me and
19.
Nate and
Oh,
Tanner.
so this was Texas State. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Texas
okay,
State,
got it.
yeah.
This our first, our second year at Texas State
Yeah. The cop was cool about it though. He was just like, just pour it out.
because they were living at the post.
Dude, the one cop story we got when Tyler got punched.
oh,
was
dude,
fucking.
Dude,
God damn.
dude, you fucking tied him up like a boa. That was nuts. I'll never forget that.
I heard this.
So let me tell this. We're all in line going into Nephew's, the bar.
No. We're not in line. We were at rooftop. We were walking down the square. It's me, you, Bolduc.
I
Tyler
was
had
there
just.
for that.
Oh, you weren't there?
Nah.
Tyler had just gotten back from
Military service.
Marine Corps. Yeah, in wherever he was at. Fucking, yeah, I don't know. He was over in Japan or whatever. He had just gotten back. We were at rooftop and we were walking back towards
Right, but
the square.
when we're in
Crossing.
line,
I don't know if we were necessarily in line or
I'm
whatever.
pretty sure we're in line. But Matthew
There was a
Lozano,
line there, but yeah.
right? Matthew Lozano is in line, and he's like, this guy in front of me is wearing like a stupid flannel, and he goes, "Nice flannel, faggot." And then the guy turns around and goes,
Thinking it was
"Wha-"
Tyler.
Yeah, guy turns around and says, "What did you say?" And he's looking at Tyler. And then Tyler doubled down and goes, "Nice flannel, faggot." And then the guy punches
Dude had a
Tyler
ring
over
on.
the face, pops a tooth out of
Dude
his
had
mouth.
a ring on, is why.
Oh, yeah.
I have the picture of him.
Instantly, Drew fucking jumps on this dude.
I judo flipped him.
and just gets him on the floor. And the guy's just there like, ah.
Yeah, I had him wrapped up good.
Just, yeah, he's wrapped
and
up.
his girlfriend's like, I'm filming. I'm like, yeah, film that your boyfriend's a bitch.
Yeah. And then this
Make sure you get his
cop.
fucking flannel too.
But the
Well, and the boys-
craziest.
Well, and then I have him wrapped up,
here.
and the boys are like all over. And I'm like, don't touch him, don't touch him, don't touch him. I'm like, he's not going anywhere. I was
Right.
like, go get a cop. Do not touch him.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if a cop comes over here and I have this guy pinned and you guys are beating on a dude that's on the ground, we are going to go to jail.
Yeah.
No matter if this guy started or not. I was like, do
Very
not
good
fucking
instinct.
I was like, this dude's locked up. I'll black him out if I have to.
Yeah.
I was like, go find a cop. And then the cops finally show up. And then
No,
you-
but the
you can tell
cop,
the cop part,
the cop walks up like eating bag of chips, like nonchalant. He's like, "What's going on here?" We're like, "This guy, he punched our friend, and then we held him down. We did a good job." And he's like, "That's cool. You guys want to get some more hits in?"
Yeah. Yeah, he was like,
We're like, "What?" And he goes, "You want to get more hits in?" And we're like, "No." And he goes, "Okay, yeah, I'll take care of him then." And then he looks at Tyler and he goes, "You want to press charges?" And Tyler said no for some reason.
well, then the guy asked me, he was like,
The
I
guy
was
being
explaining
the
to him what was going on because the cops walked up and I have him wrapped up. So the cop's like, what the fuck are you, like, why are you got this guy wrapped up? And so I'm like, I explained the story and I was like, yeah. And like, I just took him to the ground, wrapped him up and told my buddies to go find y'all. And he's like, and you didn't beat him up? I was like, no, we didn't want to get in trouble. He's like, I don't know if I would have done that. He's like,
It's funny.
yeah. I was like, well, dude, like, yeah. And the cops knew who that guy was too. Apparently,
Really?
yeah. Apparently, it causes problems all the time.
Yeah. If you're gonna punch someone because they called
Which
you
is
a
why
faggot,
the cops wanted us to press charges because they knew who that guy was. Like that, they had dealt with that guy in the past, so
Yeah.
they were trying to convince Tyler to press charges so that they could just fucking book this guy because he's had priors or whatever.
and he should have
But
because
since Tyler, yeah.
Tyler had to pay for all the fucking dental work.
Oh, dude, look at. I'll find the picture.
Yeah.
I hope it's the front one.
Oh, dude, it's.
was it
I
a
have
front one?
It's actually if we can just get him to call me right now. It's his contact photo.
Well, then pull up his contact.
There's an easier way. They call us.
Someone
Text him.
text Kai.
Yeah, but it's really nice when it pops up real big on the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah. It's even more dramatic when it pops up. Like
That's
full
not
screen.
that.
That's not it. That's from the night, but that's not the
Oh man,
one.
he looks.
That's not with him
fucking so
cheesing.
fruity in that
Yeah,
photo.
that's why I chose that one. The one where he's all bloodied up, though.
I have to go back. The year was probably like 2016.
I know how to deal with the archive,
year?
dude.
My bad.
I'm.
You're right. I'm an idiot.
Are you talking what?
I was just telling him the year.
I have
so
an
he could look it
archive
up
on
on his
my
phone.
I have an archive.
They said it was a good year.
Everything that we've done,
Yeah,
I have it recorded.
His phone is a wealth of information of the history of everything that we've done.
Yeah, dude. I have everything documented.
What are you doing? I'm joking. You gotta pee.
I was trying to pee more. I thought you were staying strong. Yeah.
I have to pee too a little.
You want to call it?
Yeah, let's call it.
Good. Yeah.
Let's call it.
That was fun.
That was fun. Peace, peace, peace.